He is understanding, able. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. Just try to pray. Find out yourself. Because we can have a discussion on an intellectual level and may be such a discussion sometimes make us angry or dry. But the Bible says God is so great that you can't even understand Him, but you can experience Him. Yes. Now, I do have some more to say. I know that Mr. Deedat, he doesn't like the miracles of Jesus. And he thinks that Moses was greater than Jesus. Because Moses, he was able to, out from a stick in his hand, create a snake. Something frightening. But Jesus, when He came, you have written a whole booklet about it. When Jesus came, the first miracle He did, He changed water into wine. And then you say that Jesus made the Christians alcoholics. But then you have never been in Israel. Because in Israel, they are experts in creating a very tasty wine that is very pure and very beautiful and very tasty, and there is not even 1% of alcohol in it, and we use that in our churches for Holy Communion. Do you think Jesus wanted to make them as drunkard? No. But why do you, when you preach about heaven and paradise, my dear brothers, why do you, when you talk about paradise, say that when we get to paradise, there will be rivers of wine for all the Muslims? Do you know why Jesus manifested His glory, creating wine out of water and giving them a tasty, beautiful experience at that wedding? First of all, Jesus chose to come to a wedding because it was a prophetical event. Because He comes to create love and happiness among people. Jesus did not really like, you see, Jesus was greater than Moses. Not as you say that Moses was greater than Jesus. Because Moses, he gave an illustration of the frightening snake. And he wanted to tell the king of Egypt, don't follow the snake. Don't do as Adam and Eve, as they sinned in the Garden of Eden. That was a miracle of judgment upon the nation of Egypt. Jesus was greater than Moses. Moses spoke about Him who should come to, who should be like Him. You are telling us in your books that when Moses said that a prophet will come who is similar to me, and you say that is Muhammad. It can't be Muhammad. Because Moses, he reminds us about Jesus, but Jesus is greater than Moses, because Moses, he saved the people out of Egypt. Like Jesus, he gives salvation for the whole world out of bondage. Moses, he was willing to give his life in order to save his people. Jesus gave his life in order to save the world. You see, Muhammad can't be the prophet Moses talked about, because Moses loved the Israeli people, but the Quran creates enmity toward the Israeli people. I mean, you may have your political opinion. If you don't like Jews, I can't help it. But yesterday evening I was reading from your own theology that Muslim priests say in an academy of theological research in the Quran that Jews are not